if you're standing up, you might want to sit down. Like Jim, I'm an optimist too. Devin, did you fall over? You still there, brother? Look, folks, do you really think that I would be on here 2 hours every day, so fired up, so passionate about what is happening to this country, if I thought the battle was already fought and lost and our days are numbered, the time is over, let's get in the corner, let's get in fetal position, let's start praying, it's all over? Do you really think that, let me tell you something, I'm not here for the sake of ratings, I'm not here for the sake of selling gold, books, silver, any other stuff. I'm not here for any of that. Been there, done that. I'm an old guy. I've been in the business for a lot of years. I've been blessed to have started 4 wonderful companies over the years. I've also been blessed, more so blessed, by having a lot of failures over the years as well as the successes, and that's where my wisdom comes from more than anything else. But look, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe I would have been here with other motives. I don't care about ratings. We don't do ratings on this network. Never have. I don't think. I don't know, maybe we do. Maybe we do, and they just don't tell me because they feel sorry for me. But I'm here and passionate because I believe that it can all be fixed. I believe it can be saved. Of course, I believe in the sovereignty of God. And of course, I believe that with God's intervention, all of this can be healed. Of course, I know that. And of course, I believe that with all my heart. But I believe in the free market economy. I believe in the private sector and the power of the will of corporations, the will of people, the will of workers. This is a country that was built upon character ethics, work ethic, and a belief in God. I believe that that can be restored and will be restored. I believe that when you have as much money as this nation has sitting on the sidelines, and we cannot talk about any of this without talking about the economic side of it, that we can save all of this. This doesn't have to be. We can change it. We can know and see the prosperity that God has intended for this nation. We can once again become the strength and the powerhouse that we once were, with the respect, the military might that we once had. If we can start repairing the moral fiber of this country, we can start doing that. And we can start instilling the confidence in the private sector and the free, I emphasize the word free, market economy. And that we can once again be a believer that with hard work, desire and will, and incentives, a fair tax system, we can get back on track. I believe that. If I didn't believe that, you'll hear silence when I don't believe that. You won't hear me on the air. There's no sense in me coming in here trying to educate you and to teach you and give you the other side of the news, the kinds of things that you're not hearing about on a regular basis, so that you can be better informed. And I, too, like the caller from Maryland, I, too, believe deeply that things have changed. I talked to some folks in Dallas this week, and we were talking about the states and the power in the states, but I said it's a different day today. It's a different day than it was during the last presidential election. That's how fast things have changed. I believe the American Christians are rising up to a point where they never thought they would be, that their passion and patriotism is rising to the top. And they understand what has to be done and are willing to do it. I believe that. And I know, I had people tell me this last week down at the Cove about, well, if you want to, sometimes you're depressing. I don't want to be depressing. But I said to one person, if the truth is bad, it doesn't mean you don't say it. I'm not going to preach just the prosperity and just the good news. Because if we don't understand the valleys, we're not going to appreciate the mountaintops, as the old hymn says. We've got to hear the truth. We've got to hear the truth when it's good, and we've got to hear the truth when it's bad, but we got to hear the truth. And it's from the truth that we will gain understanding, and we can begin to make some changes. That's a soapbox I wasn't planning on getting on, but glad I said it.